Hello, and welcome to the TGS Speaker Takeover. I'm Dave Annal, and this is my takeover topic on the census enumerators. With the Genealogy Show 2020 unfortunately postponed until 2021, here's a short taster of what you can look forward to seeing at next year's show. The Enumerator Strikes Back is a short history of the UK censuses seen through the eyes of the enumerators. It wasn't until the 1841 census that the first proper enumerators were appointed. Before that, the work had been carried out by poor law officials in England and Wales and by schoolmasters in Scotland. The 1841 census was to be a far more ambitious undertaking than the simple head counts that had preceded it. The enumerators would deliver a schedule to each household in the week leading up to census day, which from 1841 onwards was always a Sunday, and then collect the completed forms on the following Monday. That was the easy bit. The enumerators then had to transfer all of the details recorded by the householders into a summary book. Even in the smaller districts this was a big task, and many of the enumerators felt that the amount they were being paid to do the work wasn't nearly enough. As Myla Fowler, an enumerator for Mortlake in Surrey, put it in 1871, "Very badly paid. I think if government officials had to do it, they would be paid treble the amount." Many enumerators made their feelings known, both through correspondence with the census office and by writing comments in their summary books. Some of them even allowed their personal prejudices to spill over into their official work by making derogatory comments about the people whose details they were recording. Notably, the wonderfully named Isaac Norris Hunt, whose 1861 census returns for Stow-on-the-Wold suggest that the whole parish was populated by prostitutes, syphilitic paupers and absconding bankrupts. But the vast majority of enumerators seem to have been quite happy with their lot, and many of them performed the role on more than one occasion. In 1861, one such enumerator, who had also worked on the 1851 census, wrote to the Times to describe his experiences and remarked that his work had been made much easier by a great improvement in the intelligence in the poorer neighbourhood since 1851. In most families, he wrote, there was, if not a grown-up, a boy or girl who had had sufficient schooling to enable them to fill up the schedule, and failing this, it was taken to the baker's, or the publican's, or the chandler's shop, or to the rent collector. There was an eager desire manifested to get the return of each family completed before the visit of the enumerator. Local people were employed who knew their areas well. A Yorkshire enumerator writing in 1871 said, "This district chiefly consists of ag-labs and farmers, a people that understand hard work more than filling up a census. This accounts for me being detained so long in collecting. They have been very truthful in giving me any information I required, which I found to be of great service, although I have lived in this district nearly all my lifetime, so that I knew every foot of it and nearly every soul." It's clear that the work of an enumerator was never easy, but putting aside the occasional complaints about pay and conditions and workload, they appear to have been, as a rule, a conscientious and hard-working group of people who were determined to get the job done and to do it well. So, every time we find one of our ancestors in the returns, we should give thanks to the people whose efforts made it all possible, the enumerators. Be sure to follow the Genealogy Show on our social media platforms to keep up to date with all of the latest news. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you at the Genealogy Show in 2021.